Welcome in, you guys. Rise and shine. Should I say welcome into Wild Hair Saturdays? It's all good. All right. So, let's take a look at the transits for today. All right, today is the last day that the moon will be in Virgo in opposition to all of the transits that are taking place in Pisces. All right, we had the opposition of Venus and Saturn yesterday. Today we're seeing Neptune and the North Node at the further degree. The Sun in Capricorn is pretty much at its 29th degree today. Right, so very critical point with the Sun in Capricorn, which we have in sextile over to the North Node as well. Okay. We've got Mercury in Capricorn quintiled over to Neptune in Pisces. We've got Venus conjunct Saturn today. We have the Moon in Virgo quincunxed over to Chiron in Aries. We're going to see a trine over to Uranus and Taurus, which is currently right now the following transit coming up in the next 10 minutes. We're going to see a sextile over to Mars in Cancer, and then again the opposition to Neptune and the North Node, and a trine over to the Sun. All right, so this is actually pretty good energy. I like a confrontation. All right, so whatever it is that's pertaining to your imagination and you getting inspired by doing something creative is coming up here with the Moon in Virgo. That requires a lot of order. All right, and then North Node, right? Destiny. So it looks good. And then the trines are all happening within Earth element. Very grounded type of day. All right. By tomorrow, we are stepping into the Sun in Aquarius at 3 p.m. The Moon ingresses into Libra today at 10:34 p.m. Okay. Let's look at the index for today's energy. So we've got here the 18th. Aries and Libra, you guys have a physical energy of 6. Taurus and Scorpio, mental 15. Gemini and Sagittarius, physical 10. We've got Cancer and Capricorn at a mental 7. We've got Leo and Aquarius at a mental 1. And then Virgo and Pisces, you guys have a physical 7. All right. So that's that. Let's take a look at, let's just say the Moon in Virgo right now. Where are we? What's this transit here? 9:13 a.m. The Moon is going to trine over to Uranus and Taurus at 23 degrees and 9 minutes. So we're going to read out the Sabian symbol for 24 degrees of Virgo. And this one speaks about Mary and her white lamb, the spiritual practice of innocence. The more we progress in spiritual maturity, the more we radiate childlike qualities and purity of spirit. It says here, this is the spiritual practice of innocence. Despite having a nobility of demeanor and powerful will, the more advanced seeker is able to radiate innocence and purity, holding on to a childlike simplicity of being. This protects us from attachment to pride and also softens all situations we encounter, adding a spontaneity of lightness and of the being to life, of lightness of being to life. So alertness, all right, it says a positive expectant approach to life generally promotes stability. So again, I feel like very grounded, stable type of day, like a very chill day, very innocent, very mature day. Okay. Now we're going to look at Uranus in Taurus at the 24th degree. A mountain Indian with scalp locks. Channeled aggression. During early stages of development, it remains crucial to establish identity of self and tribe by fighting for it if needed. One side of human nature that needs to be channeled properly instead of being denied is the natural aggressiveness and potential for violence that can arise when survival is in doubt. Those who are foreign to each other are often fearful and feel threatened by the other. It is a fact of life that must be faced. It is not at all unusual for this to spill over into competitiveness within one's own tribe. And this one here speaks about command. Conquest of the lower self leads to mastery in the power of command. All right. And then I want to give you guys Sun in Capricorn at the 29th degree. A woman reading tea leaves. So that would be my little tea leaves that I use for you guys. We'll pull a little bit of those, but it says, we may see the signs and yet we need also to know what they mean. So interpretation of subtle spiritual messages, facts, and opinions. As above, so below. All is connected to and mirrored by all else. It becomes trite to the occultist as a concept, but the realized being is their main purpose, to see beneath form, facts, feelings, and fear. These are all aspects of the glamour that we falsely see as reality and which covers the truth beneath. And that truth is a pattern that interconnects everything, everywhere, and always. We find the term seeker needs to be updated to troubadour. I have found. We have learned how to see clearly. All right, so this one here speaks about signature. I'm seeing a card here, and it almost looks like I don't know if it's earth, air. It's giving earth, air, fire, and water, surrounded by, like, you know how they have like those magician, they're like the fortune teller machines where the lady pops up and she's wearing like this big old energy of like, if it looks like stars surrounding her, that's what it looks like. But it says here, signature, to balance seen and unseen worlds or inner feelings have to be tested in outer experiences. It almost looks like the world card. All right, so maybe something's coming to an end here. I mean, obviously, the sun being in Capricorn energy is exactly that. So we'll pull tea leaves and see what comes out. But I've chose to use Astro alignment deck, Wisdom of the Oracle, and I pulled my Modern Witch Tarot. So let's just get a small spread. Let's see what's coming out here. I keep thinking about runes, so I might pull a rune. Normally, if I don't feel that way, then I won't pull it. The Page of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. The Four of Cups. The Hierophant. The Magician. And the Eight of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Ace of Cups. Nine of Wands. King of Pentacles. Full card. Interesting. So I'm definitely seeing Taurus and Virgo's trine happening here. Or we can look at it this way as well. What this feels like to me surrounded by this trine. Quickly going after a specific skill in which You may not know why you're leading yourself to this type of energy here. What is taking command here? Like, what feels so imperative? Because the Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Swords, that Knight of Swords would, like, literally run over this Page of Pentacles like it's nobody's business. All right, that's what I'm feeling. There's something here about either feeling discontent, bored, unhappy, rejected, the refusal of accepting love, and then like overthinking a situation or keeping yourself trapped in some sort of fear. All right. It's all in the mental though. But there's this energy that's calling for like you to be super grounded. I'm also feeling like this drive of wanting to have clarity with the truth of a situation or why you're in love with something, and really what pushed you to fight hard to overcome some sort of poverty, feeling left out in the cold. Like, why did you feel you were trapped in fear by being rejected from love? Because what's being manifested here, it looks like it's something positive. It gives you a sense of magical power, is what it feels like. Like you having every tool possible. And that's what I feel. I'm going to show you the picture of what I was looking at. It made me feel like I was looking at one of the little gumball machines or something back in the day when I was younger, where it was like you're asking the magician a question and then it's like, why do I feel this? Where's my scattered thoughts taking me? And then you get this like magical answer to help you. But it's all within yourself. 1 second. That's what I'm seeing. So it looks like earth, air, fire, water is what I'm feeling. But knowing that you yourself are the magician, you have the ability to understand something yourself. So what feels so imperative? Why are you following a specific skill? If you're bored or discontent with it, or feel rejected or unhappy, why is that? There's this heavy emphasis as well with having a boundary up and protecting your mental and your heart space as well. Because of the lack of stability and knowing that something requires change within the mind and within the heart. There's something here about the heart chakra, because the heart chakra has all to do with expressing the energy of love, but it's associated to air signs. Now I know water doesn't go with air, but technically, let's just say the water bearer is Aquarian energy, and that's what we're about to step into. All right. This is like embarking on a new journey and being confident enough that you are able to achieve a goal, accomplish, a specific skill, build a business, whatever is more so in your practical life. It's like take yourself out of this fighting so hard for love or overthinking a situation with poverty. And it's like learn how to stay prayed up and manifest. That's what I'm feeling this is. All right, so we got Mercurian energy here with Gemini Virgo on the Magician, Taurus energy here with Venus on the Hierophant. This is all about creating what it is that you want. You see what I'm saying? All right, so let's get more. Let's see what this is. As I split the deck, I'm seeing Capricorn and Virgo again. The Hermit and Jupiter in Capricorn. So there's something here about the need to either repeat a pattern, adapt to some sort of changes, or see things as black and white, And then there's this energy with really sit with yourself. The hermit mode. What have you learned here? What is of significance to your journey? Notice the hermit is always holding the lantern with the energy of the star inside. And or on this deck, she has it around her neck. There's something innovative that you're looking for here, is what I feel. I'm seeing her opening up a laptop. All right. And it's giving me, again, air energy. It's like the intellect is of significance, the truth of a situation, why you love what you do, what's drawing you to this specific skill. Why do you feel it's so imperative to learn about something? I think it's because it's of significance later on in the future and what is to come. What you're manifesting here and what's supposed to last long term with a specific committed community. All right, so community will be Aquarian energy, who you're collaborating with, what you guys are learning about, the knowledge that you gain there, and how it's going to be beneficial for someone in the near future. All right, yeah. I feel like something is leading to abundance because of all the hard work that you've put in and not have given up on. All right, let's see. It's pretty interesting. I don't think you noticed, but you've invested in a marriage. That's for sure. Seven of Pentacles is what you've invested in and what you've been waiting on to take off. Four of Wands, this will be like a commitment, a marriage. All right, within a specific home, community, whatever that is. And it's to gaining lots of wisdom and knowledge. The Hermit is the wise one. It's Virgo's energy. And being that Virgo energy is trining over to Capricorn today, there is a sense of you having like a position of authority or at least being seen as a prominent member of a specific community of people. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be of significance. I was just reading out also the 30th degree of Capricorn. All right, so obviously it's not going to be up until tomorrow at 3 p.m. where we ingress into Aquarius. And that will be more so about our ideals. But here at the 30th degree of Capricorn, you have mastered something. And it speaks here about a secret business conference. It says, I've read this out multiple times, so for those that have been following through with me here, just kind of stick with me. All right. Highest level of social influence. Society is structured hierarchically, and there are small groups of people who secretly direct the course of history, accepting the need for high-level management of collective affairs. It says, in the kingdom of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. Great power comes when we can see what others do not see. We can grasp opportunity, avoid calamity and inconvenience, influence people, and make sound decisions for ourselves. A group of highly awakened individuals together form the ruling executive power over world affairs, notwithstanding the rise and or the fall of political fashions, nations, and economic blocs. These can see what the masses do not see. Two sides must exist of this phenomenon. The dark aspect is revealed as a satanic elite that selfishly controls the wealth and the laws of the world, but there is also a hierarchy of light beings, equally powerful, yet focused on keeping open the path to freedom and complete realization. We need to choose which group to offer our attention to. So you have this wisdom that you carry. all right, about what side you should choose. Something here feels imperative. It's like if something's keeping you either trapped in your mind or trapped in fear or trapped in where you're not able to see clearly, it's due to you feeling like you don't belong there. You're not accepted. But if you have a specific skill and it feels imperative to get this out to the world, that's what you're doing here. You've mastered that skill. Not afraid of those that are trying to control the wealth and the laws of the world, wanting to keep others in poverty, right? Going through hardship. Because the truth is that, we move in the energy of love and we fight. This is spiritual strength, right? Those are equally abundant, but only on their path to freedom and realization. You see what I'm saying? So the magician is just like, you have all tools to create. Don't be afraid to use it. And I love how Capricorn energy is sextiling to Neptune, because this gives this energy of use your imagination, get creative. What do you want out of a situation, right? You can invest in whatever you want, commit to whatever you want, but make sure that it's a path to bring in your happiness, all right? And for those that are spiritual, that's what I'm feeling here. The Hierophant, the Hermit, these are those that are willing to sacrifice, devote time, really sit with themselves and focus on higher ascension, okay? I don't see too much fire in here. It's giving me the Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So I'm seeing Venus, and I'm also seeing the Moon, which is a heavy feminine energy. I don't think that you're coming off as like this fiery person or too much in anger. No, it's coming through as the energy of love and passion and intense. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know why I want to keep saying like security. You want to feel secure and surrounded by those that have like the same type of interests as you. Being that whatever it is that you are learning about, it's going to be beneficial for your growth here. You got a lot of pentacles out here for sure. You got the Page. You've got the 5, the 7, and then all the way to the King of Pentacles. So you know what you're investing in here. That's what I feel. All right. It's overcoming the trap of the mindset. 8 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay. Interesting. I split the deck. I saw the Ace of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles here. So I feel like if you're building like a firm foundation, that could be of significance first. Or having the opportunity to do something with that foundation. Show me the Hierophant and the Magician together. The King of Wands. Coming up with the leader. Someone that's not afraid to take action and go after what they want. This is a leader position here. Interesting. Queen of Cups. Could even be a woman. That's what I'm feeling. This position here requires someone that also has nurturing qualities, someone that has lots of patience, loyalty, all right, and what's the word? Determination to go after the energy of spirituality. This is like a wish fulfillment here, but it speaks about like Jupiter and Pisces. Jupiter and Pisces is at its domicile. So it's the knowledge, all right, that you're putting out there about the unknown realms, what's to be explained about spirituality, and which others do not know. It's a very slow moving path. I got the Page, the Knight, and the King of Pentacles here. But that's coming out with not being afraid, all right, to take a leap of faith with that type of energy. Embarking on a new journey, which, by the way, this is Uranus's energy. All right, so that's what's trining with this moon in Virgo. So if we put it like this, either way you want to look at this in majors, it's all here. Uranus and Taurus trining over to the Hermit, all right, with the Fool and the Hermit, or the Magician and the Hierophant. Take it as it resonates. All right. This feels more trickster to me. Okay. Where if we're looking at Capricorn's energy, it's like, hey, right? Who's trying to rule over things? This is more like, I have freedom. I can manifest what I want. This here, on the other hand, looks like heavily controlled, spiritual. You know what I mean? You want to have fun with this. It should be that way. To keep everybody drawn in and what you're learning about, and the leader being understood that this is part of a community, not just for themselves. Show me this Five of Pentacles. I'm not seeing high pentacles here at all. I see the 5 to the 7. What's the 5 to the 7 of Pentacles? By the way, that's Mercury, that's Saturn. So we're looking here at... It will be like an inheritance, a gift. In order to continue to invest. Notice why it's moving so slowly. Whatever your skill is, whatever you're trying to master, whatever information you're gaining here, it will be gifted to you slowly. 8 of Pentacles would be like you're almost there, right? Continue. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, you're doing great. All right. You're on the path to freedom. Independently. When you get to this King of Pentacles, it's because you've endured lots of fighting. All right. And understanding what it takes to move in the energy of true love. All right. And being committed to your organization or your community of people, whatever. Or committed to yourself and why you're doing something. Yep. This is also giving me the energy of like supporting one another. Supporting through the energy of love. So if it does involve, let's just say resources, it's not because you're giving to expect to receive in return. I don't see the 6 of Pentacles here. It's the 6 of Cups. It's an inheritance. I'm helping you through this journey, through the information that I have. All right. This is interesting. All right, you guys. Now I feel like pulling the Rune. It said pull it, and I will. So I feel like, again, it has to be the influence of the energy surrounding you. All right, and where you continue to invest in something here. Oh, okay, there's 2. You've got Iwas, Manaz. I'm seeing Pisces, Aries, Taurus. So 12th house, 1st house, 2nd house. Interesting. We said Aquarius's energy was of significance in the reading because I kept feeling it. I'm thinking about who has Capricorn sextiled over to Pisces, all right, with Neptunian energy, sitting in the second house of resources, because we're speaking about like creativity, right? And I'm seeing that be Aquarius with Capricorn in the 12th, sextile over to Neptune and Pisces in the 2nd. So here we have Iwaz with the energy of strength, reliability, dependability, trustworthiness, enlightenment, endurance, defense, protection. And I'm also seeing here Manaz. So the heavy focus on the self is of significance. So notice we're skipping over. Sextile would be 3 houses apart, right? So we've got the 12th, the 1st, and the 2nd. The first house is the house of self. That would be the challenge here. All right, it says the individual or the human race, your attitude towards others and their attitude towards you, friends, enemies, and or social order. All right, like that being your challenge. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Let's get one more. We've got Leo energy here. That's interesting. So if I'm looking at it the way that I'm looking at it, it'll be the 12th house, the 1st house, the 2nd house, and then it automatically drops down and squares over to the 5th house with Leo's energy here. Reactive force, directive force of destruction and defense, conflict. Instinctual will, vital eroticism, regenerative catalyst, and a tendency towards change. Anything that is in the 5th house has to do with what you do creatively or how you self-express, or, you know, it involves this energy of going after your happiness. Could be a hobby, all right? But you have a specific strength here in which you're very dependable, reliable, all right? You bring this energy of defense. And again, it's a protection over the self, literally the self. All right, so again, it has to do with your attitude towards other and their attitude towards you, which in the near future, I kind of see why it's bringing out Thorsize, because it's the reactive force and directive force. It's the same type of energy. What you put out there is what you get back, right? So if you are this regenerative catalyst, a catalyst for change, that will be like the 9 of Wands, optimistic about your future. That's what other people are going to follow. That's what puts you in a position of leadership, because you are this energy that is making and being a tendency towards change. It doesn't matter if you're dealing with destruction, having to defend, or deal with some sort of conflict. It's like you're the right person. We got Jira on the bottom of the deck here with, who's this? Sagittarius and Capricorn. The results of your earlier efforts are realized. A time of peace, happiness, fruitful season. It can break through stagnancy, hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity. You know what I just saw when I seen that? I saw the 9 of Pentacles. Like the results of your earlier efforts are finally realized, and you're able to step into peace and happiness, fruitful season, meaning like you're reaping your abundance, you know what I mean? And breaking through some sort of stagnancy here. Wow. All right, let's read them out. Okay, we got, again, I was feeling like Aquarian energy here with the 12th sextiled over to the 2nd, and then also squared over to the 5th with Leo's energy. Now, Sagittarius and Capricorn coming up again. This would be like the 11th house and the 12th house for Aquarius's energy. But this is what we're stepping into, coming out of Capricorn season and heading into Aquarius season. This is the energy. All right. So, let's pull on this. Let's read them out. see what's going on here. So Iwaz is the 13th rune. This rune offers you protection while you fight for your personal goals. Your imagination will be an important ally. So again, I'm feeling like Neptunian energy. Now we do have, where is it? The moon in Virgo opposing Neptune and Pisces later on this evening. Yeah, we do. Interesting. It's giving me like your imagination being of significance here. In which yesterday we had the Sun in Capricorn sextile to Neptune in Pisces. So this is an energy that's just been ongoing. What degree was that at? 28 degrees? I'm just curious of looking at the 28th degree of Pisces. My nose is super stuffy. All right. A fertile garden under the full moon. Enough is a feast. It's showing me grapes. It's showing me once again the Nine of Pentacles in my third eye. I'm seeing like success in mastering the earth plane is measured by our ability to win abundance without becoming slave to greed. How to fulfill your desires. Sufism teaching, 7 planes of existence, each with its special mystery, and the mystery of the earth plane is abundance. How can you create abundance? It says here the self-denial within asceticism may well be an important stage by which we learn to let go of need, but a more advanced level of development is typified by having no embarrassment about the desire and fulfillment. It takes mastery to cope with both sides of the challenges, whether we are to create plenty. The next is to learn the feeling of abundance and not be supported by greed. So it's kind of bringing me back to Capricorn at the 30th degree. And where it's like you want to live your path to freedom and complete realization, but there's also this energy that wants to control the wealth and the laws of the world. So you got to pick a side here. Which is enough for you? What is enough? Because whatever you focus on, whatever your strength is, that's what you need to defend and protect. Here, the challenge would be you're going to have opposition. That's what this is. We're speaking about opposition today. Moon in Virgo opposing Neptune and Pisces. Your imagination being your ally, but it's going to bring the attitude that you bring out to others and what their attitude brings to you. And then how can you bring change in with that energy? That's what makes you a leader. See what I'm saying? Capricorn's energy wants to create leaders. Let's look at this Manaz rune. Manaz is teamwork. It says it shows that you will receive help and support from others. Think of building partnerships and expanding your contacts. So as we saw, the Five of Pentacles being poverty, with the Six of Cups being in the middle, and the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, it's almost like you're being gifted or supported in that way with some sort of inheritance. I don't know. It's coming through as friends, enemies, and or social order. This would be like communities coming together, friends coming together, even the enemies coming together. Okay? Let's look at Thor-Saz. Thor-Saz is ruled by Thor, the god of thunder. Although it does offer protection, this rune acts for caution. Some important decisions will head your way, and you will need to wait for the right moment to act. I'm hearing you're either initiated or you're not. What do you choose? All right, so again, reactive force and directive force of destruction, defense, and conflict. What side are you choosing here? Do you want to control? You want to be a leader? All right, or you want to be an example and spread knowledge is what it's giving me here. Let's look at Jira, which again, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy, 12th rune. Whew. Jira is a symbol of karma. Ooh, what goes around comes around. This rune is about what you have planted and harvesting your good fortune. The reward will come even if there is a delay. See what I'm saying? The Seven of Pentacles is what you've invested. So it was the Five of Pentacles, meaning you were going through hardship, possibly unemployed, feeling left out in the cold, all right, feeling like there's not much to give or survive off of. Six of Cups, there's always some sort of inheritance or support that comes in, all right, almost like a gift to lead you to continue to invest in something here. I feel like it's the energy of endurance and what you're coming through with, having to continue to push forward. Just be careful. Mercury and Taurus's energy can speak about starting up a business and only doing it for or scheming to gain a financial, a large financial sum. That would be like Seven of Pentacles energy. All right. I don't think that's why you're doing it. Again, I feel that this has to do with you bringing a tendency towards change. Now, the work that you put in is what you get back, so it does lead to a fruitful season, even if there is a delay. That's what I feel this is. So let's pull on Iwas, your strength and dependability and reliability and trustworthiness. Now, this is Piscean energy once again, in opposition from yesterday into today with the Moon in Virgo. Venus, Saturn, Neptune, North Node. All right, all right. The Emperor, the Eight of Wands. It's like you're on the right path. Keep going. You're on the right path. Keep going. All right. There's a person like you, a position of leadership, a person in authority that someone can go to with questions and you have answers. You have the communication that's needed to provide support and or to be in the energy of protecting. All right. You're a very reliable, dependable person. The Emperor. Okay. Let's get two more on there. Okay. What is that? I felt like starting from the bottom, now we're here. That's what I'm feeling. Started at the bottom, now we're here. I'm seeing the Emperor in the Chariot. That's Aries, Cancer. Typically at a square, focused on self and home. All right. Whatever this is for you, I feel like it will be very successful. Very successful. Just due to the attitude that you have. And again, it's going to be your attitude towards others and their attitude towards you. Let's get into Manaz. All right, Aries, Taurus energy here. So we've got Chiron in Aries and Uranus in Taurus right now. And Uranus is still in retrograde. All right, so we're looking at the planet of chaos, but also brings in change. Ace of Wands. Temperance. Tower. World card. There it is. There it is. Where's that room? Where's that saving symbol? Oh my goodness. My nose is like going and going and going. So as you're heavily focused on the self, you have this, let's just say, passion, Ace of Wands, right? And this is the attitude that you put out towards others. which would be temperance, right? It would be this energy of patience, healing, balance. All right. It's given like angelic protection. And then we've got the Tower to the World card. This would be like you destructing your enemies and ending a specific chapter that's been very, very like I don't want to say it has caused destruction, but that's where we're heading here. All right. With Thoris's energy. It's like you bringing your healing powers of whatever you're passionate about into overcoming some sort of destruction before it even happens. It's like putting an end to some sort of destruction. All right. Just by you feeling someone's attitude towards you, or their attitude, or your attitude towards them and their attitude towards you, reactive and directed force, you knowing that like a tower moment is heading your way. How can you get ahead of this? Something like that. Like getting ahead of it, it's your challenge. Trying to change people's attitudes before something is like swapped over. So let's take a look here. What's this world card with the Tower? Putting an end to some sort of destruction. I'm seeing here, oh, to the illusions, to confusion, to secrets. Yeah, if this has been something that's kept secret, you're finally like not afraid to put it out there because it's your passion. Because you know you have and carry this healing ability, and where you can avoid or stop some sort of destruction just by defending, all right, due to whatever conflict is heading your way, or to protect your community of people. Like you are the tendency towards change just by you putting in this very healing, grounding energy. Okay. I'm seeing 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords. That will be the work of your enemies. Deception, envy, jealousy, lies, secrets. You see what I'm saying? It's not good. If someone comes at you with that attitude, you already know this is who I've got to take down. It's like you're a warrior here, okay? That's your strength. You're a dependable, bossed up person, all right? You understand energy. Incoming hot energy, 8 of Wands. All right, you got like incoming messages that are of significance. Let's look at Thoris with Leo's energy here. Page of Swords. You can see it before it even comes. That's how you know you're going to make change in the world. That's crazy. You can see it or feel it before it comes. Page of Swords, 2 of Wands. Look, Queen of Wands. And you know you stand strong in your energy because you're confident about what it is that you can create here. All right. And this can literally just be by creating a community of people. Who am I looking at here? 3 of Pentacles. You're working with like-minded people to avoid some sort of conflict. And you're getting artistic with it. This could also be like the slandering, all right, of someone in a specific community. This is all about Queen of Wands and 3 of Pentacles for me is you having a specific skill and where you're able to collaborate with others or do what it is that you love to do for work and stand in a position of authority. All right, that's Mars and Capricorn energy there. That would be like authority. We're seeing the Emperor already here. We're seeing that you have great passion, all right, and where you're supposed to be pointing out enemies or who our friends are significantly. All right, be the catalyst for change and avoid some sort of destruction or conflict to come in. See? The Hierophant. That makes you a leader. That makes you the teacher. All right, the whole purpose is to move in the energy of love. Let's look at Jira, the results of your earlier efforts that are realized. Peace, happiness, fruitful season, and the expectation of peace and prosperity. Ooh. Wow, that's a lot of drama surrounding their massive changes you've made. Wow, you've endured a lot. You've endured a lot, but you're celebrating as well. Look at this. It's crazy. You've endured a lot, but you're celebrating as coming out on top, as seen as a leader. All right, someone highly focused, very stern. All right, it's coming out here. Look at all this energy that's surrounded by the Empress. So this would be like your creativity. This would be like your stability, the abundance that you're calling in. Look what's surrounded by it and all that you have endured. Look at all the changes you've made. You've stopped conflict, challenges, burdens. All right. You've stopped, all right, gossip. You've stopped grieving. All right. All of you just making the choice to face fears and stand in your power, which you are the Empress, very grounded. All right. And now look at this energy and who you were coming up against and who was trying to betray you. It's giving me opposing energies. How do you have the Queen of Swords opposing the King of Wands? This would be like a woman going up against a man of someone that has a position of leadership. And she's saying, yes, I can do exactly what you're doing here, but I can do it better. I can make change as well. I can end this very difficult chapter. Look at all this change. 555. So I'm going to celebrate in the position of authority as well. This is all about you collaborating and surrounding yourself by like-minded individuals. All right, that carry the same, I want to call it ideals. Believe in the same thing. All right, it's all about you being, again, the catalyst for change. And then the results of your earlier efforts and all that you have to endure here with all the changes brings in your fruitful season because you are able to face your fears. All right, so what's expected is peace and prosperity. The Empress. That's what's expected, it says. All right, are you actually going to get that? Who knows? It depends on how you're dealing with the situation here, with what your strength is. All right, let's get this out of here. I'm going to pull from Wisdom of the Oracle real quick. And then I'll pull a few tea leaves. Let's get one card. What's going on here? Something here about like your intelligence. That Queen and that King of Swords, someone cannot mess with your intelligence with something. And your knowledge and spreading that knowledge in your community of people, you're going to be a tendency towards change. And people are going to start understanding what's going on. All right, so you got soulmates here. Evolving and transforming a relationship, fostering personal growth, harmonious partnerships, love, friendship, and companionship. On the bottom of the deck, we have why. All right, the power of knowing the why that motivates and drives your intention. And then we've got happy, happy. This is great energy. This is great energy. Look, loyal heart. It's because you're a loyal person. You're dedicated, you're loyal, you're determined to overcome the energy of chaos and conflict. You're a catalyst towards change, once again. All right. That's what I'm seeing here. It's been your devotion to something, all right, to your community that is putting you in this position here to feel like you have no worry in the world, a feeling that everything is going to be great, everything is well. Show me soulmates. Show me soulmates. I'm seeing numbers 41, 31, 26, 33, 35. All right, so these could be ages. Heavy energy in March. I'm seeing February, March, April. That's what I'm seeing. Soulmates, Three of Swords. Three of Swords, I know it speaks about heartbreaks, separation, loss. This is devotion. It's Saturn in Libra. So being devoted to a soulmate here. Show me the Y card. Seven of Pentacles. You might be in separation from your soulmate because you're investing here in something that is motivating your intention on why you're doing something. Let's see the happy. It brings happiness into your life. Two of Wands, because you're making change, or at least planning for it, to overcome some sort of deception. Okay. Show me loyal heart. Wheel of Fortune, I love it. I love it. That's what's going to bring in your prosperity and abundance, is that Wheel of Fortune, after you do what you're doing here. Show me chaos and conflict. It's the tension of opposites, once again. Moon and Virgo opposing Neptune in the North Node today. Two of Swords. Facing your fears, because you can become abundant. You can be seen as someone that is able to make change and then sit on top of your throne and reap the fruits of your labor later down the line. Even if it's delayed, it said. Okay? Just breathe and patiently wait. That's all you gotta do. It's coming. Yeah. You belong to a community of people. Okay? Perfect. All right, let's move on to the tea leaves. See what comes out for today's energy. I may not pull Astro today. I think you kind of get the point with the transits that are coming in. I think we get the point. But I do like today's energy. Sextiles, trines with oppositions. Whatever is confronted, it's bringing either something harmonious or something auspicious out of it. I like it. It's surrounded by nothing but positivity. Okay. All right, let's see. Advice from a friend. Sorrow over a loss. Opportunities are waiting for you with the door opening up. It pertains to your wealth. Talking about earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's the houses of money, work, and career. Muddled, unclear thinking. Deep friendship with some of the same sex. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo, with July being here. Beware of greed. I just heard enough is a feast. Enough is a feast. That's what I heard. And then we've got great happiness and financial gain, usually from something you've done in the past. Romance, celebration, and party. I just saw the Three of Cups in my third eye. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. If you do good, you get good. If you've done shit, you get shit. That's what it's given. All right. Interesting. Who's this advice from a friend? Who's this advice from a friend? Get in there. Ain't that something? This whole time I said, what is it? The moon in Virgo is trining over to Uranus and Taurus. Virgo, Taurus. Crazy. This advice from a friend could be someone that's crossed over, like a spirit of a mother figure. That's what I'm getting. Who's this dog barking? It says deep friendship with someone of the same sex right under it. So, could be a mother figure. July, specifically. So, someone that has a birthday in July. Cancer or Leo energy. I'm getting into Cancer. 8 of Wands. Yeah, they're sending him messages very quickly as well. 8 of Wands. To protect yourself. You may not see something coming. Tell me about the sorrow over loss. I feel like this person is telling you to protect yourself or defend yourself because there's a loss coming. Tell me about this loss. This is a wreath with like beautiful flowers covered by purple ribbons. Sorrow over loss, King of Cups. So maybe this person is telling you that there's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that you could be having and or feeling emotional loss over, or this person is feeling loss over you. Okay. Show me opportunities are waiting for you here with the door. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, it does come with a lot of wealth. A lot of wealth. Connection to your soulmate could be of significance. Somebody's like stressed out, can't sleep. 4 of Swords. The need to rest and heal and rejuvenate. It could be over some sort of breakup. Normally the 4 of Swords, you would see the 3 swords on the wall and the one lying underneath the bed. All right, so somebody here has been needing to heal, has been focusing more so on this energy of a soulmate connection. All right, so this could be like you fostering, again, personal growth, a connection with spirit with personal growth. There's a negotiation happening as well with a contract, soulmate contract, to bring in some sort of wealth is what I feel like with this High Priestess. All right, so maybe if you're highly intuitive and you do some online work, I see she's on the laptop there. This could be seen as something that you do to build your career, all right, with the 4 of Pentacles, to build some sort of firm foundation in a specific community of people. Look at that. All right, so beware of greed is what it says. Beware of greed. Yeah. Yeah. Who did I call? I'm seeing like highly spiritual energy here with the Hierophant and the High Priestess. And I said that Capricorn was Aquarius's 12th house. I'm seeing the Sun in Capricorn here, surrounded by a spiritual community. And that would be those that you're collaborating with. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, High Priestess, Hierophant, Capricorn, 12th house. All right. So there's a doorway opening up here for a lot of prosperity and abundance, bringing in wealth with this specific soul contract. Show me wealth. Four of Wands. Commitment with your community. Yeah. Temperance. You're like a walking angel. Okay. And I feel like if you're connected to someone in love, it's supported and protected with the energy of the Lovers here. All right, you could be committed in marriage in opposition to a Jupiter and or a Sagittarius as well. I'm seeing like the 3rd house and the 9th house in opposition. So is, let's just say you have a lot of higher knowledge about spirituality and foreign travels, and what you do is communication work, meaning like you're a public speaker or you hold session and meetings together with groups of people that have no knowledge about this. This is a doorway to opportunity, and if you're committed to it, it can bring in a lot of abundance. But I feel like you're being supported here with this as well. Here's the 6 of Pentacles finally. All right, so the moon in Taurus could be of significance. Aquarius. I keep being drawn back to your energy because the North and the South nodes had been in your 3rd and 9th houses. Recently, it has entered your 2nd and 8th houses. This moon in Taurus energy here, and what you were being supported in order to drive your intention with something, is doing some sort of work in the home environment. Taurus is your 4th house, which Taurus sitting in the 4th house, it's basically like exalted. It's comfortable there. It's a very maternal instinct and where you're able to nurture. I feel tired all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. You have a specific gift that you're meant to give. And I feel like that is of nurturing and loving and caring and helping heal with the knowledge that you have by communicating. I hope this makes sense. That's what I feel this is. All right. It's interesting because Spirit showed me the 3rd and the 9th house in opposition. But for you, Gemini and Sag would be the opposition of your ruling home to the 5th house. 5th house has all to do with children. So you could be teaching children your values because Saturn is in your 2nd house. Interesting. Very much interesting. We're going to place this up here for a second. Let's get to this muddled, unclear thinking with Forest. Why is this here? There's something about you are supposed to be committed with a specific soulmate here in order to open up the door. All right, so some sort of healing, or you receiving messages. Yeah. The moon here. Muddled, unclear thinking. I don't know if your subconscious state is not right, or you may not have all information, or you're not able to see clearly what's to come. So it's kind of muddling your thinking. Show me this deep friendship with someone of the same sex. With the teapot. Somebody loves tea. It's giving Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming in like quickly. It's giving a Knight of Wands. It could be a masculine. Aries, Leo, Sag. I don't know. Show me July. Page of Wands. That's like a creative skill. Saturn and Pisces with the 8 of Cups. You're going to be walking away from something coming up in July. Or anytime the moon is in Cancer or in Virgo. How about that? I mean, not Cancer and Virgo. Cancer and Leo. All right. I'm getting the moon in Cancer and Leo, or something having to do with Saturn and Pisces. All right. So there's this ending of experiencing loss. But Saturn is this energy of determination towards persevering towards your goals. So there's something here you might be walking away from in order to step into this new opportunity to build wealth and be committed to something else. Sorrow over loss with the King of Cups. That could be the Piscean energy we're speaking about here. This is loss. Coming up in July. You'll be heading on a new journey. Beware of greed. Let me see this. This is interesting. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Beware of greed. Beware of trying to defeat or cheat someone out or lie or cause some sort of mental conflict or this happening to you. So it's Venus in Aquarius's energy. Somebody's birthday is in the very first decan of Aquarius season, which is coming up here again on the 19th. Beware of greed. Oh, 9 of Pentacles flew out over top of that. As we were speaking about reaping the fruits of your labor. Interesting. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. You're about to have a payout in the first decan of Aquarius season. Ace of Wands, it's something that you've done with your passion. You're about to get paid. All right. Beware of greed, it says. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. A lot of hard work you did there. 10 of Wands. Show me great happiness. Show me great happiness. Seven of Cups. Three of Swords. You were able to see and or overcome some sort of illusions about something here. Over a heartbreak or something. If you're breaking up with somebody and experiencing a separation period, it's because this person lied to you or is holding secrets. This person is deceptive. Seven of Swords. Queen of Cups. A Cancer. Someone that you work for. So Aquarius, Cancer is in your 6th house. What you do for work. That person is holding secrets or being deceptive. They won't pay you out what you deserve, is what I'm getting. For all of your hard work, you're supposed to be having financial gain, usually coming from something you've done in the past. I feel like somebody's trying to be greedy or defeat you in becoming stable or independent. But they're saying that enough is the feast. If you're not receiving the resources from it, you're receiving at least food to be able to feed yourself or something. Something like that. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Let's see. Three of Wands. You're waiting for your ships to come in. All right, but you might have to let go and grieve these 3 cups in order for you to get your soulmate. So you're waiting at this time and you're grieving. Something's really slowed down with your investment because you have to let go of this 3 of Cups and what you do for work. 3 of Cups is Mercury and Cancer. Like, that's intuition. So do you do intuitive work? You're being betrayed by this energy. You're not reaping the fruits of your labor. It's keeping you slowed down. You have a lot of skill with this, of course. It's that you're being spied on and watched. You spend a lot of time online planning for the future for you to change your destiny here. But whatever you're investing in is supposed to lead you into Queen of Pentacles. And there's this energy of someone keeping you trapped. The Hierophant. So tell me that the Hierophant is wearing here a mask. And where they're controlling the wealth and the laws of the world. Interesting. I don't know what that's all about, you guys, but you're being warned here to take advice and experience the loss and look for another opportunity for wealth. All right, because there's this energy of like your soulmate not wanting you to succeed. Or whatever this personal growth was for you. It's like that season is over. Interesting. Show me this romance, celebration, and party. I feel like you're graduating here. Scorpio energy, heavy. Interesting. Scorpio energy. So Aquarius, Scorpio would be your 10th house career. I saw the death card with the Ace of Wands. That death to whatever it is in the new beginning is bringing in a new passion. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Empress. You're going to be a lot of money. A lot of abundance. A lot of prosperity. So that's what you could be celebrating here. This is like pre-Empress and Empress status. I don't know who you're going up against or why it feels that way. Interesting. Someone here doesn't want to accept someone's gift. They're rejecting it. It's giving like mother-daughter. It's giving same-sex. Deep friendship with the same sex. Feminine on feminine. Both seen as like Empress energies. But one is younger than the other. Show me the fan. Romance, celebration, or party. The King of Pentacles. I cannot make that. That's a counterpart. So when you come together with this person, whoever you're doing business with, and whatever your passion is and whatever you do creatively, that's when you start to celebrate and party. Are you going to be committed to someone that has a lot of money? In which whatever you do and whatever they do coming together builds this like abundance for you. There could be something here about fertility. I don't know if someone's pregnant. King of Wands could be a fire sign. Three of Swords. So the fire sign is heartbroken over you receiving this gift, or over you being supported. What does the fire sign have to do with this? This person may have invested in something with you. Oh boy. Oh, that's the celebration. The King of Wands is coming through as heartbroken due to some sort of separation or loss with the connection with you. If you are this Empress or whatever this business is, due to you starting something creative for yourself. That's what it looks like. Tell me about the Three of Cups. This is crazy. Two of Cups. I automatically feel like stressed out. Why is the Two of Cups here? I'm done. This is your soulmate. You guys have business together, and you guys have passion for each other. This is your soulmate. And that person could be heartbroken because you chose to, I guess you're receiving support on whatever you chose to invest in here, and which now is being celebrated. But you're in separation from them. Weird. Says romance, celebration, and or party. Split the deck, Ace of Swords. So whoever is grieving your energy feels left out in the cold because of what you've planned to do in the near future, or move on, or whatever you're like, you know, collaborating with here. Could be a water sign. Just be patient here. This is part of your new journey, and it says you're part of like a community of people. So I don't know if you had to choose either being in this community or choosing your counterpart. It looks like you chose your journey over your counterpart, and that person feels the loss of your energy. That person may not be vibing on the same frequency as you are. So I feel like it's not allowed for you guys to be together at this point in time. Like you would be seen as like a leader in a specific community of people. All right, like a spiritual community, and that person possibly doesn't vibrate at that same frequency. So you wouldn't be allowed to be around that person. Wow. Well, let's get a crystal on this, and we're gone. Oh, that was a long live. A very long live. Blue Chalcedony, slowing down, easy does it, restoring balance and serenity. So that's this earth energy today is what I'm feeling. Blue Chalcedony is number 11. It says here, life's pace can feel overwhelming at times, and this crystal shows up just when you need to slow down and experience serenity and balance. Certainty won't present itself just because you were rushing around. Blue Chalcedony spirit brings the message to immerse yourself in the moment and to surrender your sense of urgency to the conscious universe. You are pushing too hard now. Easy does it as you transition from old ways into the new and begin to try out your fledgling wings. You are ever evolving, and the unfamiliar can send you hurrying back to where you were or rushing ahead to get past the uncomfortable part. The part where you have to confront the truth that you are facing many unknowns. Your fearful ego will try to convince you that the way you get what you want or need is to work harder and faster and move as swiftly as possible. But your best action now is to slow down. Allow yourself to be clear on what you want so that your intentions begin to coalesce in ways that will please you. As you look around, be fully present to what is, allowing a sense of tranquility and ease to arise in you. And even though you may not be able to see what to do next, the conscious universe has much to offer you. So take a deep breath and remember, easy does it. Blue Chalcedony is quite simply a serenity stone. Meditating with it soothes the emotions, calms the adrenals, and brings peace to the body and mind. As a balm for frazzled nerves, it will be well utilized, worn, or carried on one's person when entering a situation where remaining calm is required. Something could be about to go down, and you need to really slow down and understand what you're about to do and not lose your shit. All right? I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.